They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow.
Alright, this is generally the way I have it at night. Move out of the way, buddy. Thank you. And I'm going to take it all down. Then that way we can turn it. It needs to be turned. Still already got these right here off. So we're going to start, gotta get that one there. Start moving it up. See how? I think right there would be good. As long as I can get to this part right here. That's what I need to get to. So far, we're doing it. I gotta work. I got a heart over here and a heart here, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Put the two hearts in there. I think it'll work out pretty good. Oh, come on. Why won't you go in there? I don't want to go. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked from the back. Alright, where's my mule? There it is, I see it. Way up here. There we go. Now I got this side to go. I wish this side was a little bit more tighter. I don't know if I can do it or not. I wonder if my board will fit in there. I wonder what I did with it. That board would go good right there, I think. But there it is. Let's see what we got here for board to go in here. It depends on how many layers is here and here. If it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit something in there. Ow. There we go. But now I want to get rid of that one. I need that pin there. I don't need that one there. I can get rid of it yet. Get rid of this pin. Just make sure. Don't need them no more. Now then. Alright, I got this ready for tomorrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to pack it back down. So the cats don't get on it. Cats love to get on it. This is my sock baskets. I don't use this one unless I need it. And this here's got socks in it. Somebody throwed shirts in it. But that's mostly what's right here is socks. Because Rick come in here and he just made his socks. And so do I. I think it's easier that way instead of taking all the time in the world to make socks. Come in here and made them as you go. Alrighty, there we go. Let me tell you a story. There's this preacher man named Mason and this other guy that he taught the Bible in his house, and they both went to the same church. Well, the preacher man on Sunday preached and all, and after he had preached, there was another man that walked up to him and told him, "Preacher, I'm hungry. I ain't had nothing to eat in 3 or 4 days." And Mason goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go home and come back tomorrow and I'll help you and I'll be praying for you. May God bless you." So the man started to walk away. And then David saw him and saw his face, how he looked. And he said, "Sir, what's wrong?" And he said, "I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 or 4 days. And I'm hungry." He said, "Come on, let's go get us a hamburger." So they went to go get a hamburger. And after they were done and all, David got in his pocket and he gave what money he had to the man and said, "Hopefully this will do you 2 or 3 days." The next day, Mason and David gathered up at the church to leave, and they started going down the road. But this great big old huge semi-truck came crashing into their car, and it killed both of them. So Mason and David woke up to their eyes on 2 gates. And the gate that was on the left was a real pretty gate. It had gold, pearls, diamonds, you name it. It was the most beautiful gate. But the gate that's on the right hand, oh, it was all beat up, rusted. It was tetanus infested. So Mason looks at the gate on the left and he's like, "Wow, that is a beautiful gate. I think that is the most prettiest gate." And he says, "I'm going to take off and I'm going to go in it." So he opens the gate and he takes a step in. People are laughing and it sounded like they were having a great time. And he's like, "Yeah." The gate closes, and then all the people started attacking him, biting him, scratching him, beating on him, dragging him to the ground. And he tried to get back out the gate, but the gate was locked, and he couldn't get out no more. All right, so David, he's on the outside, and he's looking at that gate, looking at it, looking at that old rusty gate. So he decided to go through the rusty gate. So he goes through the rusty gate, and he sees this beautiful valley, beautiful land with beautiful trees, and the grass was pretty. So he goes in, and it locks behind him. Well, he starts walking towards, just walking towards a house. And he's looking at the grass and the trees, people started coming to him. And they're like, welcome, welcome, come on in. We're going to get you a house, and then we're going to go to a banquet, and then we'll be able to meet Jesus. The moral of the story is, just because it's beautiful does not mean it has to be from God. The gate that looked like pearls and everything, that's sin saying, I'm here. And you don't want it because when it's done, it's going to hurt you. The old rusty gate is the gate that shows that God's people have been beat on and beat up, but we're still there to go through time, and we're still going. It's time to get this last little bit done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this right here all the way up. And then I'm going to turn it on to this one. Oh, we got a bubble right here. Let's see what we can do about tightening it up a little bit. So it'd be right here. So I like it tight. So we're going to tighten it down so it'll be the way we want it to be. So far, I think it's turning out pretty good. And I'm hoping that my star and my heart will go right there. At least I hope so. Come on, go in there. This pen don't want to work. So we can't tighten it up. Come on, go in there. Keep on going down. Giving it a tighten down. I think that'll work. See what we can do about putting our stuff back on here now. See if we can't tighten it up. So we can continue on with it. I think that was a pretty good story. I was listening to Midnight Rod, and that story came to my mind. I said, wow, I need to do that. I need to tell that story. And all. And then that way, everybody gets to hear it. So, anybody that listens to my videos, I like making up stories, and I made up some. And if you, I think it's under Sandy Wilkins. And if you go underneath it, you'll see a lot of my stories. There's one of my videos, or one of my channels out there I don't do anything with anymore, that that's on. And I hope, let's see, what do I have a star here. I don't want a star. I want a star here. That'll work, yes. And let's see about the heart. Let's see. Yes, the heart will work too. Alright. So we are on the road to finishing this quilt. After I get done with these, I'll be able to finish up the quilt. And it will be done. I had somebody give me a comment so that I should get one of my put my pattern on my website, which I don't have a website, and sell my pattern, the quilt that I had done. I don't remember which quilt it was, but I don't like to do that. I'd rather just give my patterns away and for people to enjoy them and all, and be able to enjoy the stuff. I wonder if I could turn that one more time. Let's see if we can make it a little bit tighter than what I got it. Hopefully I can make it tighter. Yes, it's tighter. That's what I want. Yes. Alrighty, I'm going to get busy and we're going to get these done so that we can be done with this quilt. And when I get done with it, I want to sew around the outside of my quilt. And then that way, we have it all tied down and ready to rock and roll with it. So I can't get my chair back in here so I can get out of here. So we got these three to do, and then we're going to sew her all the way around. Alright, let's see if we can't get busy and get these done so we can finish up the quilt. Oh, that's too small. I don't want to try yet. See how long this one is. It's longer. We can get started with it. The people that's been subscribed to me for a long time, they know that I am not for money. I'm here to help. If you have a question about a quilt, all I try to go through and make the quilt or make a block for you, a pattern, whatever needs to be done, and I try to show you the easiest way to do things and all. I'd rather help you out and all, and if you want to donate to me, that's fine. I'm open for donations, but if you can't afford it, I'd rather you not to give to me if you cannot afford it. I have not, I don't ask for things, but it is appreciated if you did. I've always had to do what I do, and I like to give my quilts away. I give it to people in Jesus' love, because that's what counts as Jesus' love. Without Jesus' love, I'm just me, and just a sinner that don't amount to much at all. So I love to do things in Jesus' name, and people go, oh, Jesus will reward you. Well, I do have to say, he does. He rewards me. I'm not saying that he don't. But I'm saying that in heaven, I'm not going to be rewarded for what I've done, I'll be rewarded here. Because I show what I do. It's the Bible says to go in your closet. You don't want to be seen by men. Now there's things that I do in my closet, and I'm not seen by men. And that's where I get my reward. And trying to be good to people. And that's what we ought to do. Is be good to people. Be here to help people. Don't ask nothing in return. And be loving. Be loving and kind to people. And I lost my scissors. So, that's the way I look at things. And believe you me, I get taken advantage of a lot. A lot of people like take advantage of people like me, and be good to them, and that's the people you got to watch out for. Those people that don't want, that want to take advantage of you. And God puts them in your way, and God also takes them out of your way. And that's what I look for. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. So, oh, come on. I'd love to get another frame and have Rick, make me another frame, but I don't see it happening. Especially with these wood prices like they are. I don't know what they are now. Who knows, they may be gone back down. But anyway. That would be great to be able to do it. That's hard. Alright. Get my little pliers here. I cut my fingernail off. Doing this right here. Ain't nothing I do about it. It'll grow back. And hopefully one day people will see the difference in giving and receiving. Oh, I'm gonna get over here. It's kind of hard getting this one. But once I get it going, it'll be alright. I can get it to go for me. Alright, get out of my way. But we want to get these done so we can continue on out and get this quilt completely finished. I don't know who I'm going to give it to or what I'm going to do with it. But I'm pretty sure that something happened. Now, if you see a quilt, and if I still have it, and you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you. I'm not, and I don't ask for a great big old huge gigantic price for it, like other people do. Because that's like people, oh God, how can I say this? People need to eat, and the government has it to where you can not live unless you give them the money. So that's like electricity. Can people live without electricity? Well, Moses, Abraham, David, all them people lived without electricity. and all. So yes, people can live without electricity. They can live without the government water too, because the government water, they put cyanide and bleach and fluoride and all in your water, and that's not good. And they recycle your water. In other words, it doesn't go through the ground like God has His stream and the way He does it. Now, the way God does it, it's good for your body. It ain't going to hurt you. It's what man made is what hurts you. And a lot of people don't understand what is actually man-made and what is God's made. And it's really sad that people don't know the difference. I mean, it took me a little while to I'm like, I don't understand, but I did after I became with Christ and all. I don't like the word Christian. I don't like it at all. A Christian is a Catholic, and I'm not Catholic. I don't believe in going to a man and asking forgiveness for what I've done. I believe in going to my Creator and asking for forgiveness for what I've done. And there is a huge difference. God says, call no man father. And that's Catholic. And I don't go that route, because it's wrong. I mean, I don't understand how come people won't read the most important book in the world, and it tells you about your life, it tells you who you are, and what to do to change it, and make your life a whole lot better. And I wished I'd have known when I was younger and all than what I do now. My life would be totally different than what it is now. You know the saying, I wished I knowed what I know now whenever I was a kid. Alright, there we go. I would appreciate you donating to Poor Man's Sewing. This is how you donate. You go to Poor Man's Sewing and mash on it. Then you go up here to About and mash on it. And right here it says Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.